Now, Budapest is one of Europe's most talked about city breaks, with its incredible architecture, its quirky cafes.
Could I get the 24 karat gold New York cappuccino, please?
And the world famous ruin bars, and some of the best views anywhere on the continent.
This view, you got to remember to turn around.
But with only around a day or a day and a half of sightseeing,
wow, it's pretty spectacular.
Could you really experience the best of what this city has to offer? Well, let's find out together as we spend 24 hours exploring Budapest. We've only been here for about half an hour now, and I can already see it's full of history, full of culture, and lots of artsy charm about this place. So I can't wait to start exploring, seeing what it's all about, checking out all the cafes, all the different restaurants. And first things first, I need to get this bag off my back. Now, we stayed in a place called Wombat, right in the centre of the old town. It's a very decent hostel with no frills, ensuite private rooms, if, like me, dorms isn't your thing anymore. Now, very decent for the price, especially for the location. And I think they've won a few awards over the years as well, which is great. No complaints at all, very good value for money. We've made it on our first stop to Great Central Market here in Budapest. It's one of the oldest, or actually is the oldest and biggest undercover market here in Budapest. It's actually really touristy. I wasn't expecting it to be so touristy. I can't imagine a lot of locals coming here to get their groceries and shop for things like that. But the first floor is lots of restaurants, and the ground floor feels like a souvenir-y type of place more than anything else. Even the chimney cakes are like half the size of what we get down at the old quarter and double the price, which is crazy to me. So if you are thinking of coming to this market, come and have a look around, just do not buy anything. It's so touristy and it's so overpriced. Now, with that said, I still think it's worth visiting here as there's no shortage of food and souvenirs, but just be prepared to pay a little bit more than other parts of the city. Now, when you come out the market, you turn left, you go down this really nice boulevard that we're just going down now. It is also touristy, but it's actually got a lot of character. We actually really like it down here. It's the road that takes you all the way down to the Jewish quarter, and it's all pedestrianised and it's beautiful. And this is my kind of road. Now, I could have seriously gone for a chimney cake at this point, but we wanted something a bit more substantial, so we headed to Karavan, the street food market in the Jewish quarter, and there was only one thing on our mind at this point. We had to try the traditional Hungarian langos. How quickly. So this is a traditional Hungarian langos. It's basically bread, sort of fried bread with some sour cream and garlic and some cheese. And yeah, let's give it a go. It's got all my favourite ingredients. Very indulgent. Don't get this if you're on a diet. And it was huge. One is enough for two people, I reckon. I couldn't finish mine. I think you need to try it, but just remember to bring a friend. Now, next up, we had to try one of the best value activities in Budapest, in my opinion, a bottomless cruise along the Danube. And in case you're wondering, I'm not talking about a glass bottom boat.
Thanks so much. Cheers.
Genuinely, I was really sceptical about this tour as soon as I saw the people getting on. I thought it was just going to be a hen do and a stag do type of thing. But actually, I've been pleasantly surprised. Everyone's been very respectful, very happy. They tell you about all the different structures around you, and I would highly recommend this tour to anyone that comes to Budapest. Just come and have unlimited Prosecco, unlimited beer for an hour. We paid £21 for this tour, which is an absolute bargain, I think, for what you get. And pretty good atmosphere, if you ask me. 100% worth it. Seeing the city from the Danube gives you a whole different perspective. You get to really appreciate how beautiful the city is. Try and do a cruise if you can. And obviously, bottomless Prosecco is completely optional. So we decided to do a couple more touristy things, because why not? We're at the Basilica. It looks very impressive. We can't go in at the moment. It is 9 o'clock. But I think you can go in during the day. This is why I think Budapest might be one of my favourite cities. It's so beautiful, and where we're staying as well, it's sort of in the Jewish quarter, which feels really rustic. Feels there's just an element of charm about Budapest. How would you describe Budapest?
I think it's laid back, it's really nice. Nice wide roads, like great for strolling, great for walking around. It's a lot of fun.
It's built for pedestrians, right?
Indeed.
It's built for pedestrians.
Yeah, definitely.
Just walking around restaurants everywhere. I really, really like it. Now for the rest of the evening, did a lot more walking and goofing around. We ended up at a local bar just watching the footy. England were playing, so we decided to leave the ruining bars until tomorrow. And the game didn't finish till around 2 a.m. and to be honest, I just can't handle too many late ones anymore.
We're going to go home. We're going to go back to our hostel. Tomorrow's a new day. But hey, Budapest is lively at this time of night.
Right now you can't come to Budapest without going to what's known as one of the most beautiful cafes in the world. New York Cafe was opened around 1894 apparently, and they say it's one of the most beautiful cafes in the world, so we're going to go and check it out now. I'm sure it's not going to be cheap, especially by Budapest standards, but we can't come to one of the most beautiful cities in the world without going to what's known as the most beautiful cafe in the world.
Could I get the 24 karat gold New York cappuccino, please? And could I get the cheesecake apricot jam punch, please?
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Cheers.
As you can see, yes, it is beautiful. Is it mainly for tourists? I also think yes.
Everyone is here with their cameras, including me. I can't say anything. I'm here for exactly the same reason as everyone else. I'll show you if I can, but to my left, everyone's just standing at the stairs taking photos, like with poses and stuff for their Instagram. It's very funny. Thanks so much. Yep, perfect. Thank you. Oh, amazing. Perfect. Cheers. Thank you. So what we got here? We've got a cheesecake, and we have a cappuccino with a dusting of 24 karat gold. Apparently, that's £12 for each of these. So £12 for the cappuccino, £12 for the cheesecake. So very, very pricey. But I guess you're paying for the atmosphere and the where you are, basically. I think came at a good time. Literally 2 minutes to get in, and it was absolutely fine. Again, really pricey, but definitely worth it just for the live music and a bit of atmosphere. It's a nice place to go for a coffee. Right now we are off to the Fisherman's Bastion, which is one of the must-dos in Budapest. You have to go to see the Fisherman's Bastion. I'll tell you a bit more about it when we get there. So now I'm going to just jump on the metro and head down there. Now, one thing we haven't talked about is how easy it is to get around the city. I actually use the metro for most of my trip, and it's incredibly easy to use with frequent trains and stations close to most of the main sites across the city. You can simply buy a one-day public transport pass from the machines at the stations, which also covers the trams and the buses, and you really don't need to rely on taxis to get around if you don't want to. Alright, so we just arrived at the Fisherman's Bastion, which is right up there. Fair few steps to get through, but I'm told the views are absolutely unbelievable and worth it, so it's worth us heading up there now. It's actually not a really old structure. It's structure's from like 1902 apparently, but it looks super old. It's only about it's over 100 years old. Surprised by that. Now, the Fisherman's Bastion is one of Budapest's most recognisable landmarks, and it looks like it's been around for absolute centuries, but like I said, it's only around 125 years old. It was also designed more of a spectacular viewing terrace than a defensive fortress, despite what it looks like, and as you make your way up, you start to realise just why it was built here. Now, I understand why people come up here. not just the building that's spectacular, it's this view. You got to remember to turn around.
It is definitely one of Budapest's most touristy spots, but when I visited it really didn't feel overwhelmingly busy, which made it really easy to take your time and enjoy the views despite the scorching heat we experienced that day. Now, the history around the relatively modern Bastion is much older. Next door is Matthias Church, which has medieval origins dating back to the 13th century, while the surrounding Buda Castle district has been at the heart of Budapest's history for centuries. So although the Bastion is relatively modern, it was deliberately designed to look like it belongs in Budapest's medieval past.
Now there we go, there was the Fisherman's Bastion, which is a must-do if you come to Budapest, 100%, if anything just for the views. Now another thing you must do when you come to Budapest is try the local cuisine. Managed to get a recommendation from a local. We're going to a place called Kőleves Kert. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce it, but it's 4.6 on Google. It can't be that bad, especially for locals recommended it to me. So we're going to try hopefully some chicken paprikash. I'm on my own today. I want to try the goulash as well, but I have to choose one or the other. Right, I think we need to go that way. Presume you'd recommend the chicken paprikash here?
Yeah,
good one?
That's a traditional Hungarian food,
Yeah.
usually. So if you want something real Hungarian, then paprikash, or maybe the noodles.
Yeah.
But we make it with cottage cheese. Some people think it's a little weird, but
okay.
So these are the two traditional
Traditional,
Hungarian
yeah.
dishes.
Paprikash sounds good to me.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Wow, thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's get a bit of chicken first. Oh yeah, definitely tasty paprika. The dumplings are very stodgy. Feels like a hearty meal this. This is probably a dish for a nice cold winter's night. Maybe not when it's 27 degrees. But it's really tasty, I love it. Highly recommend.
Now, with the paprikash mostly polished off and time being against us, we had to push on, and it was time to explore a slightly different side to Budapest.
Now, no trip to Budapest is complete without a trip to one of the ruin bars. Now, we're going down to the main one, the one that actually started the trend of ruin bars here in the Jewish Quarter in Budapest, called Szimpla Kert. It's huge, and I think it's going to be a photographer's dream.
And what started as an abandoned building has been transformed into this maze of mismatched furniture, graffiti, plants and little rooms, and honestly, you never quite know what you're going to find around the next corner.
I never felt so in love before. This promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore. I swear I'll keep you satisfied. 'Cause all I want from me, the way you make me.
Every corner feels slightly different, and you can spend half your time just wandering around, wondering how any of this actually came together. There's a really relaxed atmosphere, and with so much going on, it feels like exploring rather than just going out for a drink. So if you're in Budapest, I think this is one for the list.
I think that's it for 24 hours in Budapest. There are quite a lot of things I've missed out. The number one thing I think I've missed out though is the thermal baths. You have to go and check out the thermal baths if you have time. You should spend at least half a day in the thermal baths, I think. We didn't have time this time, but maybe next time I will definitely be back. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. It really helps me out as a very, very small channel. I'd really highly appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed 24 hours in Budapest. Until next time, bye-bye.